My name's Eldon Horner. I play Albert Sodi.
I am Patrick Cotner. I am playing Remnar Sodi.
Hello, my name is Steve Ford. I'm playing the part of Reuben Sodi.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lehman. I'm playing Ranger Tom.
Hi, I'm me, and I'm here doing this against my will.
And today, we are going to talk about Michigan.
Some Michigan slang.
You for talk.
Michigan slang is what we talk about in Michigan.
Yoop. Yooper. That's an amalgamation of the two letters UP,
UP. That's where we get the word Yooper.
meaning Upper Peninsula.
Yoop or Yooper are those people who live in the Upper Peninsula.
That is the part of the land that is up north of the bridge.
So Michigan is in two parts. There is the mainland, which looks like a hand, and there's also the area above, which is not attached to our state. It's actually attached to Wisconsin, but we get credit for it because we have a bridge attached to it. So
It's a lawless land up there. Anything happens in the UP.
So folks that are from the UP are from the UP. They call them the Yoopers.
A lot of trees too. A lot of beer.
The bridge.
The bridge!
the bridge.
The bridge.
The bridge.
But there's only one bridge that everybody's talking about, and that would be the Big Mac Bridge.
We're talking about the Big Mac, the Mighty Mac.
That refers to the Mackinac Bridge.
It's the one that connects the Upper Peninsula with the Lower Peninsula.
It was across the Straits of Mackinac.
And they charge you to go across it too.
It's a $4 toll. If you're ever in that part of the world, you gotta go over the bridge.
Beautiful bridge. Honestly, if you ever get the chance to drive it, you're obliged to take a picture of it as you go through it.
Gotta take a selfie when you do it while you're driving.
Didn't exist for a long time. A lot of times we had to take a ferry all the way across.
One of the biggest suspension bridges in the world, maybe country? A troll.
Not the internet kind, no.
Well, we were just talking about the bridge, and trolls live under the bridge.
If you remember the children's story, 3 Billy Goats Gruff,
That's all you folks that live below the Big Mac Bridge.
underneath the bridge lived a troll.
Trolls refer to people who live south of the bridge,
Someone who lives in the Lower Peninsula, from the viewpoint of those who are the Yoopers.
like me and everyone else in this room right now. None of us are Yoopers.
Pretty easy, that one. What do we got next? Fudgy.
Fudgy. Oh God. These are tourists.
Especially somebody visiting the north or northwest or Mackinac Island areas of Michigan.
Those are worse than trolls.
It really deals with folks that go on vacation to buy the fudge.
Anyone from southern Michigan or south of Michigan who comes up to the north
The bane of all Michigan.
looking for the famous Mackinac Island fudge.
For whatever reason, on Mackinac Island, they have like one downtown area and they have shops that sell touristy stuff and they have fudge shops.
Mackinac City fudge and things like that.
Basically people that visit and buy fudge in the summertime.
Pasty.
You see pasty.
Pasty.
This is probably the most popular form of food in the Upper Peninsula.
This is a delicacy in the UP.
If you ever go over the bridge up into the UP, you'll be assaulted immediately by roadside stands and restaurants that are all selling this mysterious word.
It's essentially a little meat pie.
It's a little meat pie wrapped in shortbread. It has the rutabaga, the onions, the meat, the carrots.
Potatoes, rutabagas. I like to put carrots in mine.
Best with cream cheese, or with sour cream.
History of those, the Cornish miners used to take them to the mines to eat.
Up in like copper mines in the Upper Peninsula.
You could eat it with one hand, and then when you were done, you could just throw the crust away because your hand would be filthy because you're an iron miner.
And they are a staple of camp life. If you're
Homes are not what you live in. There's an acronym.
This is an acronym.
A mnemonic device for remembering the Great Lakes.
Huron, Ontario,
Michigan, Erie, and Superior.
Huron, Ontonagon,
We are the Great Lakes State. It's on the quarter that they made.
Michigan, Escanaba, and Superior.
Ontario is nowhere near us. Erie's barely touching.
the best one, Lake Superior, also the coldest one, and the largest in the world by surface area.
The Superior Lake, or the Superior State.
The Secretary of State.
So that would be the Secretary of State.
It's where you go to get your driver's license renewed. You know, the Secretary of State.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
In Michigan, like the DMV, I guess in other places.
It's one word with multiple syllables.
I gotta get off work early. I gotta go to the Secretary of State and pick up my new license. They close at 3:30.
Say Secretary of State. If you say that, you out yourself as a fudgy right then and there. Oh.
Oh!
A sound that you make. It's not really a word.
I've probably said that actually a couple times now.
It's like you're at the grocery store, you gotta get by somebody, you want to announce your presence to them, but you don't want to be rude.
Less of a word, more of a sound.
If I use it in a sentence, I would say, oh, I'm gonna sneak right past you there.
It's a way of saying, I'm sorry.
Kind of like an oops.
Maybe a car goes in the ditch, you say, oh, that's no good. And then you pull over and help them out.
The party store.
This is where you get the booze.
Basically, that's where you go for gas, fuel, liquor,
That's where you get your liquor.
anything that you want in your life.
A convenience store.
It's kind of like an all-purpose store.
The slice of heaven where you go to pick up your booze,
You get your beers,
mixers,
you get your chips,
anything you need.
whatever you need for a good party.
You stop there on your way to work, you stop there on your way home from work, on your way to church, on your way home from church, and you especially stop there on a way to a funeral.
Euchre.
Euchre
That's a Michigan card game.
is a game I'm not going to learn how to play, so forget it.
Although being from Indiana, we played it too.
Michigan left.
Isn't that the weird kind of U-turn thing?
This is where you want to turn left, but
It's 2 one-way lanes.
Instead of turning left, you have to go right first,
What you must do is turn right,
hang a Yui,
get into a left-hand lane.
you fake the people out in front of you by starting going right, and then you...
and then now you're going to the left originally.
I don't know why they made them.
I think it's convenient. I don't like turning left. So
Myers and Kroger's.
Myers is the place you go to get your groceries.
Obviously the big box store.
these are both grocery stores.
Upscaled northern Walmart.
And Kroger's just had foods.
Why is that S there?
I think this is more about the apostrophe S.
These are supermarkets, but they don't have S's.
People will be like, hey, I gotta go down to Myers. Like, I'm gonna go down to John Myers' house, or I'm gonna go to Dan Kroger's house. You put a possessive S on the end of it. If you...
Show them where you're from.
Ah, yeah.
This state is called the Mitten State.
Everybody in Michigan uses the hand
You know what goes in mittens? Hands.
to explain where you're at in Michigan. So
Your hands, they make the map, eh?
I think it's this one, because this...
Showing the map of Michigan, eh?
Just like this.
Lower Peninsula, Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, see, there's the UP right up there, all the Yoopers.
and of course you have your UB coming in here like that.
Hey, where are you from? Well, I grew up here, and I went to college here.
You can simply point.
Okay, I'm from here.
Traverse City be coming up in here in the little pinky area.
Basically look at the little dent between the little finger and the ring finger.
I'm from Gaylord, or I'm from Traverse City. I'm from Detroit,
Detroit.
for some reason.
If you're from the UP or ESCANABA, up here.
For a long time, I lived up here. I hope you learned
Some good Michigan slang today.
We'd like to invite you all to come and see ESCANABA in the Moonlight at the Old Town Playhouse here in Traverse City.
Be sure and get your tickets for ESCANABA in the Moonlight at the Old Town Playhouse.
opening September 9th.
Opening September 9th and going till the end of time.
The link for those tickets will be below.
And if you look just below here, you'll see the links on how to get your tickets.
Take care. Watch for deer.